Hey guys, listen. There's this saying that goes that if it doesn't come out in the wash, it will come out in the rinse. And if it doesn't come out in the rinse, it will definitely come out in the dryer. Now, it was back in October where we heard the sprinklings that Monique and Chris Samuels filed for divorce, that they was in Splitsville, that they was breaking up. But then those two, after the rumors came out, they circled back and said, nah, we're good. We're still together. They was hugging, kissing each other and showing off in the video, 10 toes down, that all was well. Even though we knew it was a fake, phony fraud, especially after we see the way that they had treated each other on Love and Marriage DC, we was like, really? You're still together? Well, listen, people, it finally came out in the dryer. News came out today that these two definitely are in divorce court and probably going to finalize this thing tomorrow. Now, we're going to get more into this story right after this. Now, guys, we're going to get right into this story. So let me go ahead and share this screen with y'all. All right. And listen, not shocked, right? Real Housewives of Potomac alum Monique Samuels files for divorce from Chris Samuels. And listen, Monique and Chris didn't get along the best on the Real Housewives of Potomac. And it certainly, most certainly, was worse on Love and Marriage DC. So although I do not like to see families break up, in this situation with these two, it probably is definitely for the best. Okay. People confirmed in October 2022 that Monique and Chris has split after 10 years of marriage. Monique has filed to legally end her marriage to Chris Samuels. The Montgomery County Family Court confirmed to People on Tuesday that the Real Housewives of Potomac alum 39 has officially filed for divorce from the former NFL player 45. Though Monique has filed a petition to seal the documents, the docket shows that she filed a complaint for absolute divorce on April 14th, and she then filed an amended complaint for absolute divorce on June 15th. Okay. The former couple's divorce has yet to be finalized. However, Monique and Chris have a scheduled hearing for Wednesday. So we got to watch out tomorrow for more details. People confirmed in October 2022 that Monique and Chris had called it quits after 10 years of marriage. The former couple, who wed in 2012, shared three children, sons Christopher and Chase, plus daughter Melanie. Okay. They haven't appeared on each other's respective Instagram grids since December of 2022. Neither party posted anything to commemorate their 11th wedding anniversary on March 3rd, as well as on Mother's Day or Father's Day. Additionally, Chris has unfollowed Monique in her company, Not for Lazy Moms, on Instagram. Monique and Chris' marital issues were apparent during the first season of Love and Marriage DC, airing earlier in 2022. It's cringeworthy, people. It was crazy. It was terrible what was going on with her and Chris during Love and Marriage DC. It's no secret that Chris and I have been struggling in some areas of our marriage. And anybody who watched Love and Marriage DC last year, y'all saw the arguments. Y'all saw everything that was going on. The Real Housewives of Potomac alum said it in a lengthy YouTube video as Chris was beside her per US Weekly. Okay. It was a lot of confusion. It was crazy building up to that 10-year marker of our marriage. And when you've been married that long, and when you have things like that, you're like, listen, this is being unmet, or I've been unheard. You start to get frustrated, and it's like, oh my God, is this what life is going to be? I can't take it anymore, she continued. So what y'all saw on Love and Marriage DC last season It was my cry for help. Honey, your cry for help is not to go on reality TV. It's to go to marriage counseling. But that's just my thoughts, okay? And while she also confirmed that the pair were doing therapy solo to work on their personal issues, Monique insisted that they aren't getting a divorce and are absolutely not going their separate ways. Now, I remember that video. Okay, she lied in our face because she knew at that time that, and they probably both knew that it was a wrap. But listen, guys, because these two have 3 children together, it's heartbreaking, right? And I pray to God that they at least can co-parent well. But I will also give them this. When you have a situation like Kim and Corey going on right now, where the fights are nasty, dirty, low down, gutter, and disgusting, as they are parting their ways, I will give it to Monique and Chris, where all of their business is not on the social media and in the streets, and for them being smart enough to say, you know what, seal this divorce decree. Seal this divorce decree so that nobody can be up in our business like that. So listen, guys, I ain't gonna hold you long. That's all the details we have of right now, as of right now. Not shocking to me because these two have not been good for a long time. And when you're a couple, y'all both got to be willing to fight for that marriage. Y'all got to be willing to fight for what y'all have. And I will say this, let me stop sharing the screen. If Monique is very into health and fitness, and I want to say Monique is a vegan. And if you see Monique's skin without makeup, flawless, absolutely amazing. So what I think Chris can be happy about is that, you know what, she helped him, in my mind, get into that health and fitness and get himself together. And hey, sometimes you got to take your wins. Now here's the children. He said, this is on his Instagram. Okay, nice looking kids there, they're cute. Now this is Chris. He looks like a whole different person. Okay, so not only did he shed the weight in pounds, he shedded the weight of a broken marriage that was not going to be able to be repaired because Monique seemed like she was done. So Chris is looking good. Chris, keep your head up. Watch out who you look at him. He wasn't playing. Okay, back to his grinding days. He looks so much. He looks amazing. He looks amazing. I think it's sad that these two. Oh, listen, and a lot of people speculated back then that this thing was a wrap, right? When he posted this, he says, you can't wait until life is hard anymore before you decide to be happy. And that was 3 weeks ago. And that's when a lot of bloggers were reporting that it was a wrap between these two. Okay. So Chris did the darn thing. Look at him. He looks like a whole different person. So Monique is beautiful, like aesthetically, right? And Chris looks amazing. I think they both stand a chance to, get with other people if that's what they want to do. Because Chris put in the work. Beautiful children. I mean, I can't even, like, Chris lost a lot of weight. A lot of weight. Commendable, right? Look at him. That's his, his love and marriage DC piece. Oh, look at his son. Happy Mother's Day, Mommy. That was nice. That was nice. All right. Well, listen, I'm sad that this had to happen to the family, but you know what? You never know. God does everything for a reason, right? And Chris, you did the darn thing with that weight loss. Write a book, help the people, all of that. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen, everybody. We saw the work that Chris put in to trim down. He did the darn thing. Give it up. Because he way smaller than what he was. And he looks good. Look at this when they was in happier times. Isn't that sad? Oh. I hate to see this, but it is what it is. And what can you do, right? Everybody? That's it. That's back when they got married, those two. It's very sad. Look at that. Beautiful picture. But listen, guys, it's a wrap. I'm going to stop sharing the screen. Chat with me in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about this situation. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Don't forget, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. And listen, guys, let me know your thoughts on the Monique and Chris Samuels situation. My prayers are for the kids and that they co-parent well. But because these two have seemed to keep this whole thing out of the social media, I'm feeling like they're going to co-parent well together. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.